Your metrics are a little different. Right. Yeah. Your metrics may be around providing this level of service to an individual. Their metrics may be around number of hospitalizations or immunizations or whatever the metrics may be. But you're right. You may meet your metric, but if somebody else doesn't meet their metrics and it affects what metrics the Affordable Care Organization has to meet, then you're going to suffer part of the piece. Now, there's ways that people modify that if you meet your metrics, you get this level. If the organization meets their metrics, you get a bonus level. Different people implement it differently. It's the contract you write and the way you write it. But you have outcomes that you have to meet. But you also are providing a service that is helping to achieve the outcomes that the Affordable Care Organization needs to meet. And that's been part of the argument in New York. Those of you who have been part of the conversation, and in New Jersey this has happened, where there's been a lot of argument around, well, I'm an employment provider. I get people jobs. I'm doing a great job. I'm at 40% and people are retained. And I don't get extra money for that, even though I'm meeting those standards. But you're funded on a fee-for-service basis right now. And that's not the way it works. So we join an affordable care organization, some accountable care organization, and you still do your good work, but that organization has bad case management or something, which I don't want to say there is some, but let's say they don't meet their outcomes. You're not going to get a higher payment. You are part of a care world. You as a provider are now part of a team. We were siloed, and now all of a sudden you're thrown into this big clump. And you are going to be part of a team. If you look at value-based care, outcome-based care, whatever term you want to use, you're reimbursed through a value-based payment, but you sort of lose your identity as a siloed provider in that, yes, what I provide is employment, or I provide peer services, or I provide clinic services, but you're providing it as part of a care team. And that's what you really have to focus your attention on. Because if you only care about the fact that you got a person a job, and although you noticed on your data set or your analytics that this person's struggling in another area, or you've got to notify the person involved in that. You're part of a treatment team. How many people worked in a hospital? No? Wow. Bob, years ago we used to say that a lot, right? Michael, you never did? Wow, you were lucky. Yes. So, and remember, and even today, we were part of a team, right? We had rehab people, we had nurses, we had doctors. There was a care team that took care of you when you were in a hospital. I mean, even if you go to hospital for care now, a social worker comes in, a person to draw your blood, all these different, and they all are sharing information and concerned about your health. They're not only concerned about their portion of your health, because they know from a hospital perspective, their reimbursement depends upon that person getting better within the X number of days that they get paid for to help that person. Yeah, Michael.